not bouncing. Pulsing is controlled, small movements that happen to be going a little faster, but it's not bouncing. It's pulsing. So pulsing relaxes the outer mobilizer muscles, the big muscles, the ujjayi muscles, and engages the inner workhorse muscles, the body bonders. So if you just sit there and pulse for a while, after a while, two things will happen. One, the outer muscles will relax, because you know how you cradle and you get the muscles to let go? The neurotransmitters, proprioceptive neurotransmitters, the little messengers that go to the brain tells the muscles to relax, and they have a pattern, they get stuck in a pattern, they're just moving, and so when you shake them, the muscles sometimes, it's like clears the slate, it deletes the data, so the little messengers of the muscle create the pattern that you program into them, right? Say, okay, I've cleared the slate, the messenger has no information, so now I give it a new information by moving the way I want it to move. And I contract the muscles I want to contract in that movement. And then the little messengers go, okay, that's my pattern, I'm going to do that. And just reset the pattern. So cradling is really important, but it's also pulsing. Pulsing is self-cradling. You can cradle somebody, you don't want to shake them. Relax! You want to just cradle them. And then they will relax. In other words, you can't tell somebody to relax. They say, hey, relax, buddy. You relax. I am relaxed. So you don't want to say relax. That's another key point. You don't want to say relax. You want to say, let's take a deep breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale, just melt like, I don't know, hot chocolate over a waffle. Cinnamon. Yeah, come on. So when you're pulsing, you're self-cradling, you're releasing the external muscles and mobilizers. Muscles that cross a few joints that move the body, mobilizers, external muscles. It stabilizers, the fixators, the internal muscles, also switch on. External muscles, big muscles switch off with pulsing, and you will notice if you do it right now, just pulse, unless you're taking notes, that the inner muscles will switch on precognitively, without thought, before thought. It just happen. After a while, you'll start to feel the navel draw in. You'll start to feel the sit bones switch on, or maybe you need something more longer. It makes the muscles pull more taut, more longer, more strong, more taut, more length, more longer feelings. Some people like to have very soft muscles to feel the pulsation. So there is a formula. This is a lot of notes, but there is a formula that is press, pulse, pose. Pressing is more like, bigger movements, working the mobilizers, the external muscles, bringing the heat to more the surface of the body, like when you're running or something, and you're doing these presses or long, this is Ujjayi pranayama. You're working the large muscle groups. You're building heat, bringing heat and blood and nutrients and awareness and energy into that whole area. That's pressing, heating up the body. It's like a warm-up. And then pulsing is that small controlled movement that will shift the energy and the blood and the circulation and the awareness and the muscle contraction into the inner work, the smaller muscles close to the bone, the stabilizers, the core muscles. That's what pulsing will do. So you're shifting from the external heat up to the internal core temperature. And then pose. Isometric, just resistance work. And then the stillness in the head, there's the power. So press, pulse, pose. Which is kind of the balance of the two, the stillness. The press, pulse, pose, if you can remember triple P, 3P. Press, pulse, pose. Very good notes. It'll help you into a lot of poses. Heat up, heat in.